to highlight to this committee something else, something important. Namely, that these amendments run in direct opposition to established government law and policy, duly created and passed by the Houston government. This is something we think they've overlooked. So to comply with EGCRA, the government needs to implement both the Leahy Forestry Report and the Collaborative Protected Areas Strategy. So what do these action plans have to say about the use of easements and carbon credits? Let's take a look. Recommendation 27 from the Leahy Report regarding easement states, the objective of provincial forestry policy in relation to private land should be to achieve widespread participation in ecological forestry by the owners of privately owned forests, recognizing that landowners can participate in any one of the three branches of the triad, or any combination of those three. They are conserving their forest lands under the Conservation Easement Act, managing their forest land with stewardship principles of the ecological matrix, or managing their forest lands to do high production forestry. Commitments in the Collaborative Protected Areas Strategy, Solution 2, says, continue existing incentives such as the conservation property tax exemption, and develop further incentivization and reduce barriers to landowner participation in private land conservation. With regard to carbon credits, the Leahy Report says in Recommendation 32, DNR should commission an independent study on opportunities and options for enabling owners of forest land to earn and trade in carbon credits for storing and sequestering carbon. Recommendation 33 says DNR should develop a framework for maximizing the access of Nova Scotia landowners to carbon credit trading opportunities. So these omnibus amendments in Bill 198 are incongruous with the government's own stated laws and policies. They seriously need to be withdrawn and reconsidered. At a minimum, all amendments need to align with the government's own laws and policies. And with all these parts of the omnibus bill affecting legislation under DNR, it would be much more appropriate to bundle them together under their own separate bill and not buried in a budget bill.